Welcome back to the Sports News Analysis YouTube channel. My name is Mike. I'm continuing my Week 8 previews and analysis. This video is for the game between the Oakland Raiders and the Pittsburgh Steelers, which will be played out in Oakland, a meeting of two 2-4 teams. Oakland coming off a bye, Pittsburgh coming off their second straight win last week against the Ravens. And, Pittsburgh, they do have two straight wins. They haven't been doing it the most glamorous way. Sort of getting back to old Pittsburgh Steelers football, though, in the fact that Le'Veon Bell is becoming more and more a part of this offense as the games go on here and as he gets his footing under him. Roethlisberger not being asked to do a whole heck of a lot. Throws for 160 yards and a touchdown last week versus the Ravens, but doesn't make a big mistake to cost them anything. Ball control with Le'Veon Bell, some opportunistic plays on defense, and they're able to pull out a close win with a Roethlisberger drive to get them in field goal range. I mean, sort of the old remedy to success, but I worry about, on the road here in Oakland. I like Oakland's ability and matchup and speed in particular, their matchup against this Pittsburgh defense. I think it's different than when Geno Smith played against this Pittsburgh defense and had trouble because Pryor can make plays with his legs. They've had 2 weeks to prepare for this Pittsburgh Steelers defense. I worry about the Raiders' offensive line from a pass blocking standpoint because they have allowed a lot of sacks this year. But remember, a lot of those came against Matt Flynn in one game. And also, Pittsburgh only has 8 sacks for the whole year. In 6 games. So it's not like you're playing against a team that sacks the quarterback an overabundance amount of times. And it's not like you're playing against a team that forces a lot of turnovers. Steelers have only forced 4 turnovers the entire season so far. So this is not a vintage Steelers defense in that respect, although they have been showing some progress the last couple of weeks. But, I think the Raiders offense right now is even at home is a little bit better than the Ravens were on the road, and certainly the Jets were at home in that game a couple weeks ago. So I'm interested to see how the speed of Terrell Pryor, McFadden, Jacoby Ford, and Denarius Moore, how that speed is able to exploit some of the older players there on Pittsburgh. I don't think Pryor's going to spread it out and air it out, but I think they're going to come up with a unique game plan to sort of get their speed guys in positions to exploit that older Pittsburgh defense. It'll be up to Pittsburgh to really control that offensive line. Dick LeBeau to come up with some schemes to get after Pryor because that offensive line is a little bit suspect. And most importantly for the offense for Pittsburgh to get off to a quick start, right? To make it so Pryor does have to drop back and pass the ball, 35, 40 times, which is not what, the Raiders want them to do. It'll be an interesting contrast in styles here. Speed, young speed versus more of a veteran-laden team in Pittsburgh. Can Oakland muster any kind of a pass rush against the Pittsburgh offensive line that has played a little bit better the last couple of weeks, but still, from a pass blocking standpoint, I think can be had. So we'll see how all this stuff unfolds. I think these two teams are pretty even, And because of that, I like Oakland +3. An underdog at home in this one. I think Oakland's going to come out with a game similar, to the one they had against San Diego, where they surprised some people. And I think the offense is going to have a game similar to they had against the Broncos, where Pryor surprised a lot of people with how he played. I like them coming off a bye here, getting a little healthier into this one. And again, Pittsburgh hasn't overly impressed me, although they've won 2 straight. Oakland +3. Let me know what you guys think. Hit me up in the YouTube comments. Hit me up on Twitter @SNewsAnalysis. Guys, be sure to subscribe to my channel. I preview and recap every game every week, and I'm always talking the news of the day here in the NFL. So be sure to subscribe. Thanks for listening, and have a great night.